On May 14th, 2008, very early in the morning, around 6:30, there were a group of government officials that came to my sister's door, and they had a warrant for the arrest of my sister. This was as part of an orchestrated raid into the homes of all the members of the Yaran. In the case of my sister, they raided her house. They took her into their custody, and they searched the whole house for a good 3 hours, and they confiscated a number of things, including laptops, CDs, DVDs, Baha'i books, family photo albums that is mainly of sentimental value. So during the raid, her youngest daughter, Tarana, was present, and of course her husband. And then she said that, "Mom, we are so proud of you, and no matter what happens, we always love you." You can imagine your mom, who you love so much, is being taken away for no reason, just for the crime of being a Baha'i. My sister Fariba said, "Don't worry about me, I'm okay. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, and please take care of each other." She was taken to El-Amin prison. Initially, we did not know of her whereabouts. For the first 4 months, she was in solitary confinement while she was being interrogated. The whole family was so desperate. They had no idea. Her husband had no idea. There was no way to confirm. Nobody was able to confirm where she's being held. It was actually in about 2 years when they were in prison, where they were finally officially charged with some charges. One of the main charges was espionage for Israel. Other charges were conspiracy against the government. Even a very ridiculous charge of spreading corruption on earth. Not just the little country where they live in, but on earth. How ridiculous that could be, where so many of them have not even set foot outside of Iran. None of the family members were allowed to come to the courtroom. Initially, they did not want to allow the lawyers, but the lawyers forced their way in because they said, "We represent these people. How could you have any meaningful court hearing without the defense attorneys being present?" So they were allowed finally, and hesitantly too, they were allowed at the courtroom. They were sentenced to 20 years in prison without the government producing a single shred of evidence. And they were transferred from El-Amin prison, who is normally for political prisoners, to a very primitive prison in the outskirts of Tehran, the capital city. And this prison, its conditions and all that is notorious, and it is a place for convicts, for criminal offenders, murderers, drug dealers, killers. My mother had a chance to go and visit Fariba. Fariba's daughter, her granddaughter, called her and said, "Grandma, where are you going? Here's your daughter." And she said, I didn't see her anywhere. She said, "No, this is her. She's her." And my mom said when she saw Fariba behind a glass window, she could not believe her eyes. She did not recognize her own daughter. She had lost so much weight. It was basically bone and skin. She started to cry uncontrollably. And so that Fariba does not see her cry, she went away and hid behind a column. She could not speak because as soon as she attempted to speak, tears were falling down her cheeks. And my sister said, "Don't worry about me. I'm okay. Look at me. I'm alive. At least I'm alive." Every day she's in my heart and my mind. It is so ironic that such a peaceful religion and the members of these peaceful religion who practice these sublime teachings are executed in a country of its birth. The world needs to know about the plight of the Baha'is of Iran.